Hello, I thought I would do a little bit of an unboxing today. I had ordered some new paints. It's a Holbein watercolor set and they're neon watercolors, which I've been really wanting to get these. And I also have a little container full pans to put those in, just so it's separate. So I have just the neon colors. And then I have some washi tape that I purchased, and then I have a package from Rosemary & Co. And I just got that yesterday, and I've been just waiting to open that. So I thought I would start with some of the smaller things, and then we can open the Rosemary & Co. together. And then I thought I would try and use the new brushes today along with the neon watercolors and just see how I like the new brushes. And I did buy them for my larger painting, my painting paper, semi 18 by 24 watercolor paper, but I'd like to kind of test them and see how they work on just this small watercolor sketchbook. And I think today the subject will be my little plant. I'm a little obsessed with this plant. It has like a flower that kind of died too, but yeah. So I want to do some unboxing today and take you through it. So the first box I wanted to show you, I actually bought this box at Home Goods. It's in my last video, and I love the tassel, but I was trying to figure out where to, what to put in some of these new storage boxes. And I thought I'd just show you some of the washi tape that I purchased. They are just from Amazon, and I just love the little florals and little designs on these. And I haven't bought washi tape before. I've just bought like a painter's tape, the blue tape for my watercolor and my watercolor paper. And these I saw online and they were just kind of on sale and they were really pretty. So I decided to put those washi tapes in this box. So both things are new. The washi tape is the most new because that came the other day too. As far as the Holbein set goes, I wanted to just open this up, and I do want to fill the not the half pans. I do want to fill I bought full pans and do the magnets, have them attached to the metal plate inside the metal box. So I will do like a close-up of that. And I just wanted to kind of see these, and then we'll put them in the pans, the full pans together, and test them. So really pretty. They look like they're in great shape. And oh, one just flew out of there. So we will kind of test those and see if I like any of the neon colors. These took a while to ship. I believe they shipped from Japan, I think. That's kind of what I remember from when I purchased them. Okay, so we got some like mop brushes, and then like a little fine point brush. And I did ask for a catalog. Oh, this one's cool. I wanted that one really badly. I honestly cannot remember the names. I can never remember that anyway, but oh, Jennifer Rose collection. So that one, oh, I love that. The look of that. Every time I see people painting online with that kind of brush, I totally dig it. Oh, you guys, I don't think there's any chocolates in my life. So sad. Oh, there's stickers? I got 4 stickers. There's no chocolates. Wait. It's just cardboard. Maybe a note? I don't know. I tried to manipulate the system is what's happened. I believe they caught on to me maybe. No. Oh, just like a regular thank you note. Last time I got like a handwritten note. So no chocolates. They just wrapped it nicely for my birthday, or they do that for everyone. Whatever. I do collect stickers. So I got 4 this time. Maybe that was my upgrade. But anyway, let's take a look at these. I can buy my own chocolates, I suppose, but those are really good. And they made me feel good, and I looked forward to them. It's okay. So I thought I would get on here and explain what I know. I've never encountered this before. I've ordered twice from Rosemary and Co. and have never had an issue. And I was just kind of like, what happened? Where are my brushes? Do I remember? Did I actually order the brushes or did I just get the box? Because that would be very a me thing to do. I love pretty boxes, but I looked, double checked, and yeah, because the box had been opened, like the whole packaging had been opened by customs, and they wrapped a notification around it with tape. Said it was opened by U.S. Customs, Fish and Wildlife, and inside it says the 4 brushes were seized because they were wolf hair brushes. That's what I'm assuming. And that's, the only animal hair product that's in the order for me. I emailed Rosemary and Co. and they got back to me like the next morning basically and said, there's never been any issues with our calligraphy brushes. And in the meantime, we'll just resend to you, which I thought was super kind. But I am worried about those getting taken again. And I put that in my email, but they're shipping them out and I have my tracking number. And I also looked up, can I have wolf hair brushes in the United States? And I just am very clueless about it. Actually, I typically use mostly synthetic brushes. But yeah, I looked it up and I can order a wolf hair brush on Amazon and have it delivered the next day. I don't know that it's like a cruelty thing. I definitely don't want to participate in anything that's super cruel, obviously, but or cruel at all. But yeah, I was just kind of shocked I didn't have my brushes, and we'll see if I get them. I'll keep you posted. But if I don't get them, I'll find another company to order from, and maybe there's some synthetic brushes that I can have here. But yeah, that is my story. Rosemary and Co. super kind. I did left a message with the person who was the agent who seized my brushes and left a message with them and haven't heard back. I don't know that that's a thing that I will actually hear back. So we'll see what happens. And that's my seized by custom story. And I hope you enjoy the rest of the video. Okay, I am so stoked about these 12 colors. This has up to 20, so I don't have more colors than that for now anyway, but I do like having this neon set, this just neon pan just for these colors. So I am really loving those bright, bold colors. I think they'll mix really well with what I already have and what I already use. Here, I'll get a little close up for you too. And yeah, we're gonna test these out with my little plant here. Zoom out a little bit for you. And I think we're gonna draw this on my little sketchbook, my watercolor sketchbook, and see how I like using those paints. I might mix a little bit with some of my regular watercolor paints that I already have. And I love using metallics too, but I might use them with these and just kind of see how I like it. I use my little mini metallics all the time. So maybe they'll work really nicely with those as well. Something I forgot, we do need to make a little map. So I have these little ready cut watercolor cards. And so I'm just going to cut this to size and tape it down inside of here. So then I can have my little map. I love doing that. Some people complain that you have to do it on your own, and I actually really like doing it on my own so I can use the paper I want. And this paper is Strathmore, and I typically use Strathmore or Arches, and so this will work just fine. love these colors. I think they might be my new go-to in addition to my regular palette with Winsor Newton and Daniel Smith. A little bit of Turner in there too. These are awesome and they're such good quality. Yeah, I think that's gonna have to be a repeat purchase. I feel like I'm probably gonna go through that little tube fairly quickly. So great purchase, and I'm excited to use them for my little painting in my sketchbook. This is my little plant I'm going to use as my little study for today to test out my new neon colors, my new neon Holbein set. I got this idea to kind of test these out in my little watercolor sketchbook. There was a YouTuber I was watching, and she was using her sketchbook and kind of showing the process. And I thought I should be doing that too, instead of just creating my final painting in front of you. And I love using watercolor blooms. They're just one of my favorite things to use, and they're just so fun to kind of combine colors. And I use my metallics right there. I have another couple of bins, but I love the metallics. I love the bright, bold colors, and working really small like this was actually kind of difficult. The square paper also was a little difficult for my hand, maybe just my setup, but I think I was so used to creating, on a 9x12 or this bigger paper that's 18x24 that I've been using lately. And it was kind of fun working on a small paper, but also, yeah, I noticed my hand feeling a little constricted. Something else that I noticed too, I was starting to feel a little self-conscious. Now, I'm an elementary art teacher. I'm constantly painting and drawing in front of my students, but they're not recording me. And so I'm recording myself. And also I was trying to go a little fast. One, I have my phone that I use to record on, and there's just not a lot of storage. I am so new to this recording for YouTube thing. And so I was worried about the storage, and I kept getting warnings, it's gonna run out of storage soon. And also I was just thinking, okay, like adult artists are watching me, and, are they going to judge and be critical? And then I reminded myself that, we're all just learning and growing, and part of making these sketchbook assignments or sketchbook, little studies is for fun. It's for me. I'm literally just testing out my new paints, but I kind of really started to enjoy it, and I just did some little clips and kind of put them together for you. But yeah, I was pleasantly surprised with what I came out with, and I incorporated some other material like Posca markers. I used to love using Posca markers, I would say a couple of years ago, and I put them to the side for a bit just to focus on digital art in Procreate. But yeah, I really liked them especially with these bright, bold Holbein paint colors. So I might keep breaking them out. I am feeling more and more that mixed media kind of fills my soul, and I don't want to put myself in a box. I tell my students every day, you know, you don't have to be one thing. And so I need to take the advice myself. So here in a little bit, I'll show you the Posca marker that I use just to add some quick details. But I'm really glad I watched that YouTuber who inspired this. I think it's Winter Woods Studio. I am a big fan of hers now. I just started following her about a month or so ago, a couple months ago. And yeah, I was inspired by her and her courage to put out her watercolor painting. And I think she experienced some of the same vulnerability, like apprehension. And I started to notice it in myself. And I don't notice it at school ever. I think they're little kids basically, but they'll call you out though. But yeah, I just wanted to go for it and see how this turned out. And I love the colors. I love the Holbein set. I did not really get a chance to use my new Rosemary & Co. brushes, but I'm using a former Rosemary & Co. brush that I got a while ago, several years ago. So here's the Posca marker. I love adding those little details. So I think I'm going to incorporate those even more. Thanks for joining me today. It was kind of an adventure with my unboxing. I'll definitely keep you guys posted on what happens with my brushes if the next batch arrives. And shout out to Rosemary & Co. They're awesome. Didn't question a thing, obviously, and are resending those brushes to me. And if I get them, I'll show them on the channel and take you through some calligraphy brush strokes and use those. And if not, we'll see what happens. And I might just have a couple of really pretty calligraphy boxes, which I'm okay with too, I guess. But yeah, I'll keep you posted on what happens with that. I'm so stoked to have found the Holbein neon paint set, which I feel like that's going to become a staple in my paint palette from now on. I've been looking for some brighter, bolder colors to incorporate into my paintings. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. I am a little channel trying to grow and I would love your support, and I'll see you next time.